Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches, which are happening on Friday, June 30th, 2023, and giving you our team and total picks for today. Welcome back to High Stakes. Before we dive into our video, don't forget to subscribe and to push the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Also check out our Patreon if you want access to our premium picks. Our Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. You will find the link to our Patreon in the description and comments section below. San Francisco Giants vs New York Mets. Up to this point in the season, the San Francisco Giants have been doing decently well as they are 12th in baseball with a .742 ops while scoring 4.88 runs per game in that span. First baseman Lamont Wade, .873 ops, 40 runs, has been one of the best players at the plate this season. He has been doing extremely well as he has a .313, .395, .438 line with a pair of homers, 12 RBIs, and a 16.26 walk to strikeout throughout his last 30 games. The New York Mets have been struggling throughout the season as they are tied with the Washington Nationals for 19th in the entire sport with a .714 ops while scoring 4.42 runs per game up to this point. They have been one of the better power hitting teams as they are 9th with 97 homers thus far. First baseman Pete Alonso, .832 ops, 24 HR, has been in the conversation for the NL MVP, but has been struggling lately as he is 5 for 28 with 2 homers and 6 RBI, with no walks and 3 strikeouts in his previous 7 games. Carlos Carrasco has been struggling on the mound this year as he is 2-3 with a 6.19 ERA and a 1.56 WHIP in 48 innings on the bump. He has struggled with his control this season as he has 23 walks compared to 33 strikeouts heading into this game. Carrasco had a no decision in his previous start against the Philadelphia Phillies, where he gave up 2 runs on 5 hits with 2 walks and 5 strikeouts over 4 innings. I recommend betting on the San Francisco Giants to win the money line. The starting pitcher matchup in this game favors the Giants. Alex Cobb has a 4.61 ERA in his 8 road starts this season, while Carlos Carrasco has an 8.20 ERA in his 4 starts at Citi Field. The bullpens are also a factor. The Giants' bullpen has a 3.72 ERA this season, which is ranked 9th in the MLB. The Mets' bullpen has a 4.28 ERA, which is ranked 22nd. Overall, I think the Giants are the better team and they should win this game. I recommend betting on them to win the money line. When you look at the previous 7 starts from these pitchers, you can see runs will be scored as Alex Cobb is 3-1 with a 1.51 WHIP and a 4.23 ERA in 38.1 innings, while Carlos Carrasco is 2-1 with a 5.24 ERA and a 1.54 WHIP over 34.1 innings pitched. When looking at the offenses throughout the month of June, these teams are swinging well as the Giants are scoring 5.54 runs in 24 games, while the Mets are averaging 4.54 runs in their 24 games during the month. The over is 6-1-2 in their previous 9 games, so they go with over 9 runs in this game. Miami Marlins vs Atlanta Braves. Brian Hoeing is the probable pitcher for the Marlins. Hoeing went 5 innings, gave up 0 hits, 3 walks, 0 earned runs, and struck out 2 in a no decision in his last start against the Pittsburgh Pirates. On the season, he has a record of 1-1 with a 2.31 ERA, 1.20 WHIP, and a 29/13 KBB ratio. Opposing batters are hitting .227 off of Hoeing. The Marlins have been poor on offense this season. They are bottom 10 in the league in runs, home runs, RBIs, walks, and SLG. Jorge Soler leads the team in runs, home runs, and RBIs. Miami's pitching staff has been good this season. As a team, they are above average in the league in ERA, hits allowed, runs allowed, home runs allowed, WHIP, and batting average against. Michael Soroka is expected to get called up and start this game for the Braves. He went 3.2 innings, gave up 7 hits, 4 walks, 5 earned runs, and struck out 2 in a no decision in his last start against the Arizona Diamondbacks. His last start came on June 4th, and he has only made 2 starts for Atlanta this season. The Braves have been very good on offense this season. They are top 10 in the league in runs, hits, home runs, RBIs, walks, batting average, OBP, SLG, and ops. Matt Olson leads the team in home runs and RBIs. Ronald Acuna leads the team in runs, hits, and stolen bases. Acuna is top 5 in the MLB in runs, hits, and stolen bases. Atlanta's pitching staff has been good this season. As a team, they are top 10 in the league in ERA, runs allowed, and strikeouts. Spencer Strider leads the MLB in strikeouts. The Atlanta Braves have been the hottest team in Major League Baseball, MLB, lately. Their offense has been scorching hot and they have also pitched very well. Ronald Acuna Jr., Matt Olson, Austin Riley, Marcell Ozuna, Sean Murphy, and Travis d'Arnaud have all been swinging the bat well in recent games. The Braves are ranked in the top 10 in the league in runs, hits, home runs, RBIs, walks, batting average, on-base percentage, OBP, slugging percentage, SLG, and on-base plus slugging percentage, OPS. Olsen leads the team in home runs and RBIs, and he is also ranked in the top 5 in the MLB in both categories. Acuna leads the team in runs, hits, and stolen bases, and he is also ranked in the top 5 in the MLB in all 3 categories. Brian Hoeing is scheduled to start for the Cincinnati Reds in this game. Hoeing is a rookie pitcher who has struggled this season. He has a 6.16 ERA and a 1.61 WHIP in 13 starts. I think the Braves will be able to take advantage of Hoeing and win this game by 2 or more runs. I recommend betting on the Braves to win the spread, -1.5. This means that you will win your bet if the Braves win the game by more than 1.5 runs. Brian Hoeing is going up against the hottest defense in all of baseball. He is only producing a 10.0% swinging strike and averages 3.3 BB9. Atlanta will hit Hoeing hard as he allows 29.8% of his balls hit for 95 plus mph. This game is a recipe for disaster for Hoeing, and his ERA is going to skyrocket after this contest. Michael Soroka is expected to be called up to start this game. He has not pitched in the big league since June 4. Soroka only has 2 starts this season for Atlanta, and he struggled in both starts. He had a terrible 8.0% swinging strike rate and allowed a whopping 5.6 BB9. Soroka was good in the minors after being sent down, but he has not fared well in the majors thus far. This will be a higher scoring game and the over will hit. Take the over, 10 runs. Houston Astros vs Texas Rangers. Houston entered Thursday evening series finale, with the Cardinals having split the first 2 games. They're now just 4-8 over their last 12 games. As for the head-to-head series, the Astros are 1-2 against the Rangers this season. Ronald Blanco will start game 1 of the series for the Astros. Blanco is 1-0 on the season in 13 appearances. He's made 4 straight starts. Blanco has allowed 35 hits in 35 innings pitched and has a 4.63 ERA. Blanco's K9 rate is 9.5 and his WHIP is 1.51. As for Houston's offense, they've been a middle-of-the-pack unit this year. They're currently 13th in runs scored, 363, thanks to the 18th ranked team batting average, .246, and 17th best ops, .720. As for individual efforts, Mauricio Dubin has led the way in average, .285, while Kyle Tucker has the edge in OBP, .355. Yordan Alvarez has supplied the power with 17 home runs and 55 RBI. However, the slugger is still sidelined with an oblique injury. Jose Abreu has stepped up his game in Alvarez's absence and is now hitting .235 with 6 long balls and 39 RBI. It was a series split for the Rangers in their midweek set as they were only able to win 2 of the 4 meetings with the Tigers. Thursday's finale was an 8-5 loss in which Texas was favored at -149 on the money line. Chad Bradford made the start and gave up 3 earned runs on 4 hits and 3 walks over 4.1 innings. Joe Barlow was charged with a loss, giving up 1 earned run over 0.0 innings in relief. Offensively, the Rangers racked up 12 hits, including home runs from Leody Taveras from Ezequiel Duran. This should be a great 4-game series with a lot of implications for the division race. However, I'm not going to overthink this one. I'm going with a hotter team with a better starting pitcher. The Texas Rangers. The Astros haven't been playing up to their potential this year. They're missing Yordan Alvarez, who is one of their best hitters. In their last 12 games, the Astros are just 4-8. Their offense is ranked 18th in batting average, .246, and 17th in ops, .720. On the other hand, the Rangers are playing well. They have won 5 of their last 6 games. John Gray, who is starting for the Rangers on Friday night, has been on fire. He has allowed 1 or fewer runs in 7 of his last 8 starts. I think he'll be able to shut down the Astros' underwhelming offense. I predict that the Rangers will win this game. Considering how well Gray has been pitching recently, I have to lock in the under for Friday's divisional clash. On top of his recent form, the 31-year-old has dominated the Astros' current roster. They're slashing just .186, .286, .256 over 43 at-bats, including a combined 0 to 19, .000 from Kyle Tucker and Alex Bregman. Furthermore, both of these bullpens have put up respectable numbers this year. The Astros 7th in bullpen ERA, 3.67, and 12th in WHIP, 1.28, while the Rangers are 22nd, 4.27, and 4th, 1.20, respectively. All things considered, I think runs will be at a premium Friday night in Arlington. Let's take the under.